Hello everybody, and welcome to Halfbeard's Hud's Heads Up. Today we have Smooth Operator's Call Center Chaos, a game about my old, horrible, depressing life, essentially. Before I started doing this as my job, I did call center work, and yeah. Let's get into it before I start crying. So, yeah, there we go. No, that's okay. I know how to have a crushed soul. So basically the way this works is you are managing a call center. You have to make sure you make the proper amount, or get close to the proper amount of inbound calls, i.e. people calling in to complain, outbound calls, i.e. calling people to bug the fuck out of them during dinner, and back office stuff, which is processing all that stuff. You start off with a contract, and then you kind of build your company to better bring in new contracts, to better improve the stuff you can do, etc., etc. Let's get into it. So we start off with a bunch of cash. I'm not going to spend as much of it as I normally would because I need to kind of show stuff off. You start off, no matter what you're doing, you're starting off with an operations building, which we will put over here. Pick a client for it, and then you fill it with some staff. So obviously we need more inbound guys and outbound guys. So shop up a few inbound agents, and we'll grab an outbound guy as well. This game reminds me a lot of Tiny Tower on the Android and iPhone. Like just the look and feel of it, but obviously much more in depth. So yeah, basically the way it works is my employees who all just left. Eventually, when they come in when their shift starts, and start plugging away at the computers, and start making calls for you. You need to try to get as close as you can to the green each day with your call load, or else you'll be penalized by I'm assuming by the contractee. The clients, I guess, would be the proper term there. I don't know why I said contractee. That's not a term that exists. And you need to and in order to get that, you need to try to be nice to your employees. You want to make sure they've got ready access to food, the toilet, recreation if you can afford it. You need to make sure you've got janitors and IT staff managing the place. You want to have, managers around to make things... Well, I don't really know what... Well, in real life, there's no good reason to have managers, but realistically, you want to have managers around to make sure things are in proper order, as well as coaches around to keep morale up, water coolers, coffee machines, all that kind of bullshit. So, yeah, there we go. Now we've got this guy. He's making his calls. Let's up the speed of the simulation. Oh, the sound of phones going. Yeah. That's what hell sounds like. So why don't we build another floor? Actually, why don't we turn down the speed a little bit and build another floor? I'm not gonna lie, for as much as I may sound like I'm in some sort of hell, I actually really like this game. It's weird, but in a really good way. And for as much as this, call center jobs are hell, I love management sims, and this is kind of it hits that knack for me. And why don't we build? Just to be, we don't need food, but let's build them a bathroom over here. There we go. And when you complete certain, there's achievements. When you complete the achievements, you get money, which is handy because this is a game where if I was playing this real, I would be out of money already. Because I'm bad at this game. I end up spending all my money right away and building stuff. And I feel like that's the way most people are going to play, where you're just constantly running out of money, essentially. Alright, so let's get that speed up again. Hey, we took a bunch of calls. Great. And as you can see, the numbers are going down. Again, the goal is getting in the green, and I'll show why. I'll be able to show why on the second day, which we'll get to soon enough. And basically, your goal is you want to manage your employees. You want to make sure they're happy. So you'll do that by either, as you can see here, you can see their thoughts, like full-on old roller coaster tycoon style, where a really basic, oh man, the food here is great. I need a bathroom. That kind of stuff. Once you have a human resources guy, you can change their schedules around, but you can also kind of see when they'll be working, manage their salary, 15 bucks, whatever. Move to a different workstation if there's a free one. You give them a vacation, which is really good for managing their stress levels. Or, of course, you can just fucking fire them, which is helpful. It's not a good thing. You actually get negative points for that. But every once in a while, you know, one needs to be fired. Real talk. Sometimes people don't work hard at their jobs. Alright, so as you can see, it gives you a breakdown by client. Your building can get massive, because you can make it go up as well. Alright, so yeah, we got nobody working, so fast forward to today. Great. And now we can hire janitors, so why don't we build us up a service room? We'll build it behind the toilets. And make some janitors. Operation staff, office staff, service staff, janitors. And what's great is watching at night, when the janitors come in, if you have it on top speed, the janitors move like meth addicts with how fast they sweep. It's fucking hilarious. And we don't need an elevator yet, but you'll want that. Because the reason I'm building so low to the ground is because a big complaint I've noticed from all my employees is whenever I build it up higher rather than wider, they're always like, man, this elevator's fucking slow. I hate this fucking slow elevator. Oh, shit, we have back office needs now, too. So I forgot about that. So we're going to turn down the speed. Build another operations room. We're gonna build this one up. And we're gonna hire a few back office staff. Alright, I need to build a... Yeah, I get it! You want an elevator. I got it. Shut up. Elevator. Alright, operations staff. Hire a couple back office staff, and then add a couple more inbound guys in there. You never have enough inbound agents. And why don't we build a restaurant up here? No, we can't afford that. Never mind. So yeah, and that's basically how this game works, is you're just constantly trying to keep up with the demands. You know, oh shit, now we have to deal with back office stuff. Oh shit, now the office is super dirty. Oh shit, all the computers are breaking, so we need to hire IT staff. Oh shit, all the computers breaking has caused this particular office place to be all cracked up and shitty, we need to hire handymen. Oh shit, everyone's depressed, we need to hire coaches. Oh shit, everybody's hungry, build a restaurant. That kind of stuff. Back office stuff you don't really need that many people for. You can normally get by on this, like, 2 people. As you can see, there's only like 54 pieces of back order stuff a day. So as you can see, I hired them late in the day, and even then, we're like almost done for back orders. Alright, now the janitors are gonna come out. Watch them go! God damn it, I get that floor clean. Clean floor. Seriously, they're like mathematics, hilarious. Look at them go! And now we get to watch them clean all night. And yeah, that's kind of this game. It is constantly dealing with demands. It's a little... It's not the most fast-paced game, even at like the fastest speed, you'll kind of find yourself waiting a lot for stuff. But at the same time, it's one of those really addicting management sim games that will just steal your time. Like, when I booted this up to just kind of check it out, it was one of those days where it was like, I'm gonna see what this game's like, and then looked up and, oh, it's 3 AM all of a sudden. That's not good. So yeah, I like this game, is what I'm trying to say, even if it does give me horrible workplace bad memories. Yeah. Alright. So, now we have another day. Things are a little bit more in place. Let's see. Alright, so we should get on hiring IT staff. Tell you right now, IT staff are useful. We're gonna wait till we have the money for another service building, but yeah. And as you can see, the back office guys are killing it. And now to sit here and go slightly insane. Ah yes, the phone's ringing. Let me sing you the song of my people. Ugh. I don't know, this game's neat though, and it has a lot of character in the weirdest places. So like, overall, I think the game, like, visually looks a little bland, but the music's got this really nice jazzy tilt to it, and all the dialogue, like, Whenever a person calls in sick, what they call in sick with is normally really funny. Or when they fire when you fire them, or when they resign, the dialogue's pretty good. Like, you'll have people call in with the gout, which I've always thought is really funny. Great. Alright, let's build up another service room. IT gets right over here. Why are we building all the service stuff on the far end? I don't know. Because I felt like it. And we'll hire a couple IT staff. We don't need that many. We don't have that many people working yet. We should also really build a second elevator over here. But we don't have the money for that yet. And we won't for a while. In fact, you probably won't see me make the money for that. You gain money a little slow, which makes sense. I mean, realistically, I could go in and drop if this was realistic, I could go in and drop everybody's salary by about half. But, you know, whatever. Alright. Go, my janitors! Go! And see, as you can see, we got close enough, so kind of go back to the breakdown here. We didn't get into the green here, or close enough to the green on either inbound or outbound to get the bonus. You either get a bonus or a penalty. There's no break it even. Like, as you can see, just shy. But here, we did about, you know, little more than 3/4 of the work, so we get the bonus for the day, which is, you know, sweet $100. And it shows you your workload for the next day, shows you the whole thing, and kind of what you got to be working on. And you can check that throughout the day as well. In the game menu here, it'll show you can get details on your employees, and you can break them down by kind of what they are, what projects they're working on, that kind of stuff. What else is there in the game menu? Shows you your report, your clients, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it is a basic management game, but it does what it does really well. I kind of wish you could make it go faster at night. Like, I wish, even though I have the janitors working, I don't really need to manage them. They're gonna do what they're gonna do just fine. There's no management needed here. They're not making money, so I can't really buy anything new to kind of increase performance. I wish you could just fast forward through the night. Like, fast forward faster through the night. This is still slower than before when it was saying, hey, you got nobody working, let's just blow through it. Then again, I'm willing to bet at one point you can, you know, hire people out that'll, like, you know, crawl across the world and therefore have people working late at night. Except for this lady here. She is just... This is not even meth. This is just inhumanity. She's just nuts. She's my assistant, and she is convinced that all things can be handled with just raw... you know, we're talking full-on Fear in Las Vegas, sucking on an adrenal gland right there. Alright. And now everyone's gonna get to work. And when they come to work, you also notice that when they sit down, they immediately lose some money. That's their salary coming out of it. And they'll get pissed if you don't have money in your coffers to pay them their salary. Obviously. Alright. And that's kind of the speed. Like, as you can see, even at this speed, it doesn't... Even at top speed, you're not really gaining money fast enough to do anything. At best, I could give somebody a vacation if they seem really pissed. There's not really a ton I can do. We need more outbound callers. We're not even making a dent in our outbound calls. I'm gonna waste hiring those IT guys. They're expensive, and they're not doing anything. All these computers are working fine. I know what you're saying. Oh, you don't know they're working fine. No, you know when they're broken, because they fucking explode. I kind of want to see that, so I'm gonna make sure we show that. We really need to build a second elevator. That's like $5 grand, though, and that's not happening anytime soon. I love that you can't build stairs. Like, in your transport here, there's no stairs. Why can't I build stairs? So, soon enough we'll get the ability to unlock a project manager and account manager, and this is kind of how you unlock more stuff. Project managers will allow you to unlock upgrades to your stuff, and everything in the game can be upgraded once you've kind of learned it. And account managers will unlock new clients for you, so you can deal with multiple clients. It's important to try to have those guys, though I've never managed to... I always feel like I'm barely surviving, so I always end up never having the money to hire them. Again, we come to the conclusion that I'm bad at this game. Alright. As you can see, this game expects you to kind of go nuts. Just keep going. 40 floors, and you can go wide. You can go as wide as the screen, which is like... I haven't counted it, but it feels like it's probably a good, you know... Let's see, one, probably fit 2 in there. I think I got room for 1 more on the other. You probably fit, well, elevator. You probably fit maybe, let's say 7 or 8 blocks on the bottom. And then you build that just up for 40 floors. You can fill up a giant building with hell. Just calling, just the telephone going at all times. Never stopping. Never ceasing. Ugh. Now we can hire operational managers. Yay. Operational managers, if I'm not mistaken, are... yeah, these guys. Basically, they will harangue the fuck out of your employees to make them work harder. However, they'll also, of course, dramatically drop their mood. Yeah, those would be computers exploding, and that's how computers break in this game. He's gonna go check in and get his pay before he helps us. Dick. You'll get paid, just fix the fucking computers. So you'll also want to deal with stuff like, you can see these queues here, I haven't really shown much. Whenever somebody quits, or you fire somebody, or they're going sick, you've got this, and again, it gives you a good idea of kind of what's happening with certain people. And the request is, you know, your employees will be like, hey man, I want to go smoke pot on an island for like a week. Can I get a request? Can I get a, you know, can I get leave for that? And you can either be like, no, or you can be like, yes, go for it. And really, there's no good reason to say no. You'll lose a bit of money, but the mood boost is normally worth it. Then again, maybe I'm just a bad boss who doesn't think properly about how to actually properly, effectively manage this kind of workforce. Yeah, computers just kind of go like popcorn is what I've noticed. But IT staff are really expensive compared to your normal employees. And the worst part is, when a computer's broken, it's fucking broken. The guy will sit there and do nothing. And, yeah, and the worst part is, even if there's an empty computer, he won't go, like, the other guys won't go to it. Which is dumb. As you can see, those computers breaking is called cracks to appear. Which, those cracks will bring down morale, and therefore bring down effectiveness. And there goes another one. And I still haven't earned enough to build another unit. That's kind of my biggest problem with this game, is even on normal, it is really hard to earn enough money to kind of get things going. I probably hired way too many janitors. I probably could have, honestly, I probably could have confined the janitors and the IT staff to one room. I didn't need to do what I did, but whatever. That's a thing that happens. Yeah. There isn't really a ton more to show. I mean, I could try to show more of the game, but at some point that becomes a little rough, just because it would take so much time. And honestly, the game I had going isn't much better than this one. It's just more rooms of failure. So I don't think we need to show that. But yeah, this is kind of like the basis of this game, is you are constantly just desperately trying to escape failure, what it feels like here. I'm sure someone's real good at this, but it's not me. I love it though. I have spent a lot of hours playing this, and I'm probably going to spend a lot more. This game's real neat. It's available right now on Desura, as well as, I want to say probably their website. It's made by Haydeck Games. It's $6. You can also grab it on Xbox Live Indie Games. It's only $1 there, I think, though. I have to imagine that version's probably a little lacking, comparatively, since Sky Vacation. Actually, no, you're fine. However, of course, it's also on Steam Greenlight. So, you know, if you want to go and put your vote there, pick it up on Steam at one point. Alright. Yeah, so as you see, when somebody goes sick, yeah, from formication. One of my inbound agents. And he'll be gone for a day. So yeah, As I said, $6 available on Desura. I'm sure it's available on HeyDeckGames.com. I think it's the website, and on Greenlight. So go give your vote there if you want to see it there. And yeah, as always, I have been your host Halfbeard. This has been Smooth Operators Call Center Chaos, and we're out.